Alright, I'm back for some more Greg Tech today. Right off the bat, I'm going to go grab some more redstone. Actually, because I remember I need that. And I wrote this on a sign so I'd remember it, but I remembered it immediately. Apparently, there's a ridiculous amount of veins I have identified over here at redstone. Yeah, like all these. Well, not a ridiculous amount, but these I guarantee I haven't touched. So I'm just gonna start by mining out some redstone here. So in these past few streams, these past few days of playing, I've gotten a lot done. I'm pretty sure I'm locked in on my next base location. I can go ahead and like start mining it out, pretty much. But I have a matter manipulator to do that with. And I just finished that in the last stream. So that matter manipulator lets me create shapes, I can destroy stuff once I make an upgrade to it, which is one thing I have to do here towards the beginning of stream. But then I can start building out my next base. Of course, that's one thing I have to do to some degree before I actually move in there, so that'll be good to get that going. In my next base, of course, as I move, I'm going to implement a ton of upgrades to multiple different systems, such as my energy, like capacity, I guess. Energy what? How I store energy, I guess. Currently, I have nitrobenzene being created as my main source of power, which is fine. And it gets pushed around my entire base in pipes to individual turbines, gas turbines that absorb that power from the nitrobenzene. Not absorb it, but they transform it into power. And it's not that I want to, but in the future tiers I will need to have electricity instead being shot around the base, not nitrobenzene, because there's not always going to be a fluid that's good, and I'm basically almost out of fluids that are good actually to even do that with. Nitrobenzene's like one of the best ones, it sounds like. So I'm gonna need a new method of getting that power around. So I have a Lapatronic supercapacitor that can store a ton of energy, and then from that I can send out through cables to my entire base the power. So I've been crafting that. I've crafted up most of my ore generation upgrades, multi-block macerator, centrifuge, and ore washer. I don't think I need the thermal refinery one. One multi-block that's important this tier that I can make now is the ABS, which is the Advanced Blast Smelter, maybe is what it's called. It basically can hold, or it can create more alloys that I can't create otherwise without it. So it's just kind of a gate for progression. Now, oh Look at that. Cool. It does make the noise it makes in vanilla, that's cool. What was I saying? Yeah, so for that, I need some stab alloy ingots, which is uranium-238 and titanium. It's an alloy of that. And I have the uranium processing. I hadn't ever actually put it through, and it wasn't even that hard to set up or anything, so it's just going through. And then I'm gonna have enough for the entire blast furnace. So then I'll just make all the multi-block, like the controller for it and everything, and then that'll be good to go. And then once I get to my next base, I can set that up and get some helpful alloys out of that. I might even set it up in this base, honestly, I don't know. Because just very temporarily as like my last multi-block I'm setting up here. Because with that blast furnace, I can create multiple alloys that I want for my next base. So for example, one of the upgrades I can do to my systems and my power generation is upgrading the speed of my nitrobenzene production. One of the things I can do is instead of having, I have like an array of, in total, that takes up nearly a chunk pretty much of pyrolyse ovens. If instead I just, oh, here's my first mob. If instead I just, oh, there's my second mob. Now there's my third. Okay, now they're spawning. I was wondering how long it would take. It takes up like a whole freaking chunk, but I can make a multi-block that does the work of all of those, plus like at least twice more than them. That only takes up 3 blocks. That's very good. So, unfortunate thing with that. Actually, I can make that without the ABS. That's right. I forgot. I totally forgot. Well, I might not. I forgot I don't need the ABS for that. I might not set up the ABS here then. I'll just wait, it's fine. Alright. I've gotten a lot of redstone at this point. I'm just gonna go ahead and mark this as depleted, even if it's not quite. Pretty much is. Let me go ahead here and just dump everything I don't want. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, if I didn't pick that up, that would have been really annoying. Alright. Let me put in the ruby first in hopes that goes through. That's really the reason I did this. Need that ruby dust bad for my Lapitronic supercapacitor, so hopefully that can get in there. All this other stuff I don't care nearly as much about. Alright. Yeah, that's about good. Is that ruby going at least, please? No, it's not. Don't need satellite. There we go, the ruby's going at least. This is gonna get filled. Oh, that's not collecting, so that's okay. Alright. Or I changed that anyway to a different thing. Nice. So I believe I need around 240 tungsten steel for everything I want, so I'm still kind of waiting on that. Let me see my uranium 238 supply. That's it, I guess. Not great. How's this going? I do not see any uranium. Is it just sitting in here? Yeah, it's just not getting through. Now I get that going. As well as the crushed ruby ore. I'm gonna have so much aluminum and silicon. The aluminum's been full. I have way too much of it. Oh my god, that scared the crap out of me. Dude. Why does it walk like this? God. I don't know how that room in particular is so dark compared to every other thing I have in my base. It's crazy. Anyway. I have the uranium coming through, I'm waiting on it. I could probably get the zirconium carbide getting turned into plates. I also need it turned into rods. Now that I just all have smelted over here. Let me just I mean, I don't even need that much. Hopefully that's enough plates. And then that should be enough rods. I'll just put this rest back I have in there. Cool. This does require some weird stuff. I need 16 TPV ingots. I might not have that. I do have it. I need this to be ×4 wires. Yeah, that's right. Okay. I don't have another IV machine hole. I need 4 times tungsten wires. Alright, I have a lot of my zirconium stuff done. Let me just see how many I need. Only actually need 10. Well, I'll just make 20. Why does that not work? Has to be on one. Alright, there we go. A bunch more frame boxes. Well, the only other thing I can use them for is this. Okay. Well, this machine's really cheap, isn't it? Kinda. Well, I guess I won't work with those. I'll just get these. Whatever. Am I still making plates? No. And then with these, I can do them on 8. And then it's gonna be kind of annoying to get these to the chassis, but we'll do that in a minute. How do I do this? I need tungsten cable, and then PTFE in there. I need 4 PTFE. Or I'll just do it over here. I need some high tier machine anyway. Okay. Or I don't think I did actually. Whatever. Alright, there's 2 of those. I can make this now. Oh, I made some extras. Oh well. 2 IVs, and then what is a platinum cable? I don't know if I have. I do. Okay. Nice. And then I need zirconium carbide plates. There we go. I'm going to need the 4 times tungsten cables. I don't have those, and then 2 IV circuits. Okay, sure. Alright. Now I'm just waiting on the tungsten. I accidentally also did more here than I need, but that's okay. Is this really... I really don't have tungsten, man. And then I will also need 16 of these. Yep. Also need 16 of these, so I need a bunch of the stab alloy, which I don't have, but I'm getting it. What's this, 16? 32 titanium gears. That's 32 titanium gears exactly. That'll take a while. I need the frame boxes. I need 18 frame boxes. Why did I say 32? Okay, I need 6. Okay, never mind. I thought I needed 18 or something. I need 16 of these. Actually, I have 16 just sitting in here, sure. Okay, and then I'll need, a stack of that. Right, yeah. Okay, so there's the gear boxes. I'm done when these gears are done. Haven't looked down here yet. What am I doing? I finished all these triple power ICs. Triple lightning bolt. I'll cut more RAM. Is the uranium through? No. Is there anything through to here I want? Ruby. Where's that uranium? Is it in here? Oh yeah, it's just all going through the sifter. It's just kind of slow. Do I have radon? Oh, look at that. It's full. Or the radium. Not radon. Cool. So how much of this stab alloy do I need? I need it for this. This is the only thing. So I feel like I just saw something else I need it for, but I think it's just this. So I need 16 of these blocks. And that's 6, 8, 10. I need 10 per, and there's 16. Yeah, so I need 160 uranium, 238. I have enough after it's through, but I just have to wait for it then. I need 160. Well, I need 160 of this. There's my gears done. What am I missing? A wrench and a hammer? Oh my god. Well, let me make this to not totally kill my thing then. And the assembler. There we go. Hey, what's up? I'm working on parts for the ABS, the alloy blast smelter multi-block right now. I'm not gonna build it, but just for my next base. I might build it here actually, but I don't think I will need to. There's the titanium gearbox casing. And then actually the very last thing I need for it kinda is just waiting on the stab alloy, so alright. Put away the titanium dust in here too. Then these power ICs can go in here. Can I figure out how much I need of them? I'm making 18, so it's 4 times 18 for 72 of them. I have 80 in here, so I'm good. So there we go. Great. I finished the matter manipulator, so I'm excited to try this out. I haven't tried it yet. I'm gonna make this excavation and upgrade it before I do that. Do I not have more vibrant? Oh, I made this dust to go through. Okay. My EBF has been clogged for a while. This goes through with hydrogen. I just gotta wait a little bit. I gotta wait for this tungsten at least to finish before I can put that through, and then I can finish up my matter manipulator. I guess I can get my hands on everything else. I don't have the excavation thing here. I need a sunflower. I don't know about that. I have the quartz. Do not have a sunflower. I do not have earth crystals. I'm gonna have to go collect a bunch of this. Like every step here. I need those. I also need those for my next wand, but you know. Oh, no kidding. Are you serious? Yeah, is this even in the game right now? And this. Oh no. I don't even know. I don't understand this at all. That would be an adventure. Let me go look at my old base to see if I just have one sitting around. Maybe they naturally spawn. They don't. Oh, there is a biome. Where is my biome compass then? I did not expect the hardest thing to get would be the sunflower. That's crazy. Where's my biome compass? What? I have one. Right here. I found it. Or it's not the biome compass though. Why was that not appearing? I don't know why that won't come up. It's the biome something. It's not that one though, I think. Is it? Oh. Let me. I think I know where it is in the quest because I think it's in here. For. I thought it was in here. I really thought it was in here. This is alluding to it. Okay, I think it's the forestry. Did I make that? Yeah, I think. No, I've never held that. What am I getting XP from? Why am I getting XP? I don't know. I don't know what's going on now then. I have a biome compass that works, and it's not the forestry one then. It's not this one. Why am I getting XP? I'm just standing there. I don't know. Yeah. I thought it was a book. Maybe I'm just thinking the interface was maybe a book. LV Assembler Quest. I'll check that. That's the circuit assembler. Here it is. Yes, there we go. Nature's Compass. But for some reason, none of these are popping up when I search for it. So I still have to search anyway for it. Might be here at my old base. Oh, there it is. It's at my old one. I don't even know what the biome is, though. Is my next thing. I'll have to look it up. I'll just look it up real quick. Sunflower, there's a plains biome that spawns on. Sunflower Plains apparently is a biome. Well, I could have figured that out pretty easily. I don't want to teleport. Not found, yeah. Let me teleport as far away as I can. Not found. Maybe it doesn't even generate. What's my farthest one this way? Gypsum. Not found. Yeah. Probably just doesn't spawn in Greg Tech or something, I don't know. No clue. Well, that really sucks. I'm gonna put a hole on that chip. Now, I don't need that chip that much. I could break it all by hand. If I'm gonna have to do the Botania at some point, then I might as well work towards it though. But how weird I don't even know what you do in this mod. How weird is it that the hardest thing to get is a sunflower? That's enough tungsten. I'm good on tungsten. Okay. Well, I might ignore it, but I might do it. Now I got my tungsten going. I want to make the industrial coke oven to replace my pyrolyze ovens. You need tantalloy 61. I was like, oh, this doesn't look too bad. You know, you need tantalloy 50 for the dust, which I made all that I need, and then you need titanium, which is fine. And then you need this yttrium. it's from rare ores. This is the first time I found something where I need to actually process the rare ores. Um, Everything you get it from is a rare earth. You get it from tier 1 rare earths. It's crazy. And I haven't set up my rare earth stuff, so I can actually do the tier 3 rare earths now. I did not confirm that actually. I don't know that for sure. Well, don't I have a bunch of fluorine? Yeah. So I have the capacity to do it then. If I do the tier 3 stuff, I see for each 9 I get 4 of the Y. There's some Y in there. 2 yttrium. It's pretty crazy though. Now that though, like I have to set up, I feel like so many machines for that stuff. Or a loop or something specialized just for it, so. That's really interesting. Something I need the rare earths for is the industrial coke oven. And then if I want the second tier of it, I need the ABS for the HSS. Or that's not true, but I need Platline. Okay, I have my 8 tungsten ingots. Let me get those to those cables. And then they can go into here and I will just process it. I did open a IV loot bag and it gave me a ton of tungsten steel pipes. And then I was able to put them through the arc furnace and got over a stack of tungsten steel. Let me just do another and see what I get. Why not? Oh, there's the ABS. Did I get a trophy for that? No. EV conveyors, that's really useless. Well, the middle blocks are just bronze steel fireboxes. Yeah, it's a little bit better. In this, that's still bronze, yeah. Bronze with some TPV, but that's very easy. And then it looks, see, the model looks like steel. It uses a bunch of steel, but it has HSS also. I wonder, well, they don't. I don't know. There's the ABS. Sweet. The only thing I need now for the ABS is the stab alloy. Right? Let me actually check. There's nothing crazy else unique. Yeah. Oh, it does say recipe tier is limited to hatch tier. That's interesting. So I guess I need EV hatches for this then, almost certainly. Well, if I'm gonna need EV tier everything, that would be worth doing before I go. Let me just write that on the sign. I'll do that in a bit. ABS requires EV, IV tier, everything. Apparently. Do I have some redstone or ruby? Yeah. And then how's my uranium? I'm finally good on uranium. So I can take this titanium here, the dust in here, and then I'm going to combine that for some stab alloy. HV mixer or higher on 12. Just do it in here real quick. There we go. That's enough of the stab alloy to finish off the blast furnace. Sweet. Let me figure out this. I'm making 18. There's 4 each. I have enough of the screws. I do need more lapis plates. I can just throw some lapis dust in. If I need 18, with just a stack more of lapis, that's enough lapis plates. I'm making really good progress on my supercapacitor. It's almost done. Actually, I don't think I have enough glass. I don't. Oops. Yeah, because I need 57. Whoops. I need more glass. Do I have more boron? Nope. But I think my quartzite that gives it just hasn't gone through. Yeah, that just hasn't even gone through, that's why. Let me get that going through then. And the barite dust, straight up. Hatch tiers limited by glass tier? Hatch. I don't see that, but I wouldn't be surprised. Does it say that in the quest? If you have maintenance issues. It does say, yeah, I saw for certain laser hatches you need UV glass. That's the only thing I think I see. Though I wouldn't be surprised, but if that's true anyway, yeah, I don't see that anywhere. If that's true anyway, I can just upgrade this glass I have here anyway. Because the highest I can make is only tier 3 anyway, so then I would only be able to do HV, I guess. Or no, it says IV for tungsten steel, but I need the glass blocks anyway, so if that's true, I'll just have to get a ton of glass. Get a ton of the tungsten steel, I guess. Hopefully that's not true. I didn't see it anywhere, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's true anyway, though. Yeah, tier -3. Well, that was for the, that's the glass shell has to be tier -3, the highest capacitor tier. Which I'm on tier 2, or I think I'm on tier 3 capacitors. I'm doing these ones, the EV ones, so it can be tier -1 of glass, so it can be the shittiest one. It's fine. One interesting thing about this. Oh, I guess there is probably a reason. Never mind. The Energium dust. Is this even true? Yeah, it is true. The Energium dust is no recipe, and it makes itself in the mixer, but then the Lapotron dust is on recipe too. But there's probably, I'm sure that's just because there's multiple Lapis recipes or something. Yeah, probably. Alright. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna ditch the excavation manipulator upgrade then. Well, I don't know. Do I have the shadow metal stuff? Actually, no. I might just ditch the excavator thing, because I wanted to do it. I was okay with doing it by hand before I knew you could excavate with the lowest tier 1 with the upgrade. Oh, let's take a look. I'll keep it there, I might change my mind. Okay, I finished the ABS quest. I can get a loot bag. Or some interesting dusts. Copper, chrome, nickel. This is some of that yttrium dust, but not. I can't take all I need out of it by any means. Here's something that has to come from the blast furnace that might be worth taking. It's kind of cheap. It's the only one I would consider. Or the loot bag. I'll take the loot bag and I'm just gonna open it straight away too. Because it could be anything. Okay. Okay, that's 12 ingots each. That's 72 tungsten steel for free. I'll take that. And a raw Lapotron crystal. Well, I'm collecting those right now, so I'll take that too. That was a good loot bag. The stab alloy comes out quick, so. Alright. Also, one thing I did yesterday was I collected all the HV circuits I need for my Lapotronic supercapacitor. I needed 218 of them, HVs, which is crazy. With this ABS, I unlock a bunch of multi-blocks here. Now I had checked them out. Oh, I can upgrade my maceration. I need a ZPM circuit. And it's rather expensive. And this requires pipeline. Okay, so never mind. I can get a cutting machine. I think I finally don't need those clean rooms anymore. Or that's not true. I still need them for the circuit assembler until I get the multi-block for that, because these all act as clean rooms. So like that cutting room one I don't need in the clean room though. This I want. Oh, it requires 16 ZPM circuits. Really? What the hell requires 16 ZPM circuits here? Oh, the field generators. Yeah. Okay, you're a while off. Is this in reach? Because this I'm actually interested in. This is up my alley. This multi-block. A fishing port, infinite fish, man. I don't even have fish, but I was really interested. I wanted to set up all the single block fish catchers and I didn't. But I was like, that would be really cool. Every 10 seconds at low voltage it catches many of these here. And many of those you can get fish oil from for all kinds of stuff. I need Eglin steel plates, which I can. Eglin steel? Is it called that, or is it? Oh, it's a new. That's from the ABS too. And then I need this watertight steel, also from the ABS. Yeah. There's nothing crazy that goes into this, though. This multi-block is so cool. Oh, it will automatically fill the water. Okay. The recipes don't use water. I really want this though for that oil. I guess I could, yeah, and I could just burn that biodiesel, and then actually just use that for power too. Eggland steel you don't need ABS for. Oh. Uh. Oh, I missed the recipe. Yeah. Do I have this? I don't have it. I do have it. What am I thinking then? Yeah, okay, never mind. I was thinking it was just called Eglin, and then Eglin Steel was like a new alloy of it. Cause I have gears of it literally because I used to run off of creosote for my base, so I had to use this for the whatever they were. the semi-fluid generators. Requires that. But I need it anyway for that other alloy. Is this worth doing? I also get, I can get methane. What else can I do with fish oil? I can get lubricant. Don't really care. Is it just glycerol? So I get glycerol and biodiesel. Biodiesel. I can burn for some power. It's not great. I can make rocket fuel, which I can burn for a lot of power. Which is interesting, actually. I would do HVs. Glycerol, can I only make epoxid with it? No. That's useless nearly. I don't know how useful fish oil is then, actually. I was thinking it would be more useful. I don't know if I would do this then. The only thing it's really nice for is the glycerol, and then I don't need my canola setup. But, this is for sure faster than that. Okay, this is worth doing, I think, down the road, but not right now. And then for the cetane boosted diesel, can I do anything else with that? The rocket fuel, I don't think so. I can make this. To get carbon. Yeah, I don't care. Almost. Oh, it does use like hardly any though. I don't know why you do that. Well, I guess that's not as useful as I was thinking, I think. But it will speed up my process. This is out of oxygen. It will speed up my process of creating epoxy. If I did that, so when that becomes an issue, I can, if I remember, I'll look into that. So I think that's a cool solution. Anyways. Well, that was the only multi-block I think I was considering, really. Seriously, getting soon. I want the Dangote Distillus, but can I get it? This I can get, right? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, I can get this then. I wouldn't mind the Dango Distillus for my power generation setup either, because that's really nice. Huh. With my ABS, I can make it. How many LUV circuits? Oh, that's my top tier ones. I'd have to make a few more of those, but because I was just looking like how many. One thing I did yesterday too was I was looking at my whole power generation setup, and I was like, okay, all of my pyrolyze ovens for the industrial coke oven. Like, I would rather have the industrial coke oven, so that's something I want. And then I can replace the 2 distilleries here with that faster one, because these are actually kind of one of the limiting things for my power generation. This is one of the biggest bottlenecks. And then I was looking down here, and I don't have great ideas. I need a ton of single block machines, I think, still for a lot of these numerous things, like processing the phenol and the 2,3 dimethyl benzene or whatever it is. And then Crusoe goes over here. I was just looking to see if I could make all these into one multi-block machine. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of great options. Probably could use an LCR for the ammonia production here instead of 8 individual HV chemical reactors, which is insane. So I think though I can do an industrial coke oven for the pyrolyze, and then I could do the Dango distillus, but I don't know if it's worth it. And then this I keep like it is. Is all that done? Yeah. No. Actually, I'm good on tungsten steel now for my Lapotronic supercapacitor. So I'm going to take a break in processing that finally. Let me just turn it off then for now. So I want this vibrant alloy done. It's 11 with hydrogen. Okay. And then I got hydrogen in there. There we go, the hot vibrant alloys are coming out now. After that, I don't think I care about that. What do I need? I do need tantalum actually, so I think I'll throw that in on 11. It's probably the next thing I really want. Cool. A lot of Lapotron dust over here. Damn it, this has been full for a while. Damn it. Okay. Alright, that's still going. There's all my lapis plates. Alright. Oh, I do need more glass. Oh, that's fine though. I just gotta wait. I have nearly all the special blocks for the Lapitronic supercapacitor now. Nearly. I'm just gotta do a little bit more of Lapitronic dust here. Actually, I have that, which is 30 more. Oh, I just need the vibrant alloy in there then, really. Which I'm cooking right now. And then, oh, I need tungsten steel, that's right, I forgot about that. I still got a little bit then. So how much of this tungsten steel do I need turned into what? I need 46 of these casings. Oh boy. 2, 4, 6 tungsten steel each, and there's 46. So it's 240, 276 of these tungsten steel ingots. 276. So there's 276. These all need to be turned into rods. That will take a while. No, that will keep that going for a while. In here I got all my RAM that needed cut. That's done. Now, I need the nano CPUs, I think, are my biggest priority. So I need CPUs, which are an Ordo lens. There we go. all my stuff are LV everywhere pretty much. My main blast furnace, LV, only the energy hatches. But every single thing is LV. I think genuinely the only thing I can think of that isn't is this one is HV input hatch because this recipe requires more than that 16k, or at least I was trying to get it to run 2 parallels, and this one would need to have more than 16k to be able to do it, so yeah. Um, um, it's like 20 worth. Man, I'm gonna have to make some more vibrant alloy. I guess I can cheap out and use the energetic alloy, but it's not quite as good. I do not have a good way to get Ender Eyes. You can don't I have a crop? That gives blaze powder, actually. I think I do, actually. Is this duplication? Blaze powder. I don't think so. Or maybe? Oh my god. Where's this recipe? Okay. A cinder pearl gives a blaze powder. Cinder pearl can be made with 8 tiny piles of blaze powder, which well, it gives 9, of course. So it's duplicating blaze powder like that, with the input of glow flower seeds, which you can just grow normally, and that's a normal crop. So that is infinite blaze powder. With that setup, not infinite, but crop to do it. we go. I think it's about time I start getting these going through the assembler then. All these HV circuits. I currently have 97 Lapotron crystals. I need to put them through an assembler with the HV circuits. Has to be an EV or better. I'm just gonna put it through my IV1. Or is this annoying? Yeah, they don't stack. They don't stack. Also, I kind of want to keep 4 for the quantum suit. That's not going to be crafted for a while anyway. Let me just make it in this one then. Cool. Alright. What else can I work on? I don't know. I'm running out of ideas. I guess I can start cutting the crystals, but I have like none. I don't know what else I can do right now. I'm just waiting. And some stuff to come through. I guess let me look for barite and barium in here. Or quartzite at least. Some of that's going already. Wow, this is really full. There's some barite. And then I want the barite to be going through here for sure. Okay, I don't need to be doing raw lapis ore still, man. How is there still more of that? Pitch blend I do have going through to the right place. I guess I can do that. Okay. Oh, I have ruby ore. Why is the nickel in there? Shouldn't that be down here? No way, I have so much of that stockpiled. Oh, that's not that much, okay. Yeah, that's kind of cleaned up. I'm really gonna be overflowing with that damn aluminum and stuff you get from lapis, because I just have so much going through right now, it's insane. There's a barrel. I'm being lazy, I'm just gonna do this with lapis. Yeah, there's my aluminum overflowing so much. This should have a place to go on there and get processed. It was just out of room earlier. Same with the red granite, I think. Aluminum. Yeah, it's just full. I can go stock some stuff back up to... What did I lose? I lost something. What was there? Oh, my wand is just... Okay. Stocked back up a little bit. Tantalloy, or the stab alloy, still need some time. Stab alloy. I guess let me get the Lapotron crystals in my inventory. I can start cutting them. Sure. Because this has to go through the chemical reactor, so. Why does that not work? Oh, it's the laser engraver. Okay. Well, that's no problem. There we go. Yeah, and it is. Okay, it's set up already anyway. I just put Lapotron crystals up there and then it will flow down. So, have the Ender IO set up ready to go. Then each of these cut, give me some plates. Those plates I need for these energy orbs right here, which go into the actual capacitor blocks. So there we go. Now I have 24 or so more coming through. So I think I'm right about how many I need because each capacitor takes 8. Oh, I need 144 actually total those Lapotron crystals that I was just looking at. I need 144 total. How many are in here right now? 78, 6 in there. That's another 20 some, and then I have like 20 down there, so that's 40, 68. So I still need like 40 more to be created. So I still need more Lapotron dust. And I'm gonna need more fiber and alloy stuff, so. Is there more ruby done? Not really, but I'll take it. Cool. The stab alloy is gonna be done really soon. What am I doing with it? Some of it's going to plates, some of it's going into frames. So how many of these do I need? I need 16. So I need 16 of these, so I need 16 times 6 plates, which is 96. So I need 96 here. There we go, that's 96. Voice crack, that's 96. They can't get bent normally. Oh no. Okay, well they work with... yeah, I have the higher level extruder over here anyway. Oh, both of these are actually running right now. And this is running too, something I need. I just won't run that one for now. And then let me get these on plates. Oh, that's so quick anyway, don't matter. There we go. And then the rest of them... Oh, I'm working on my last... Oh, they're all done. Okay, and then all these can be turned to rods. Well, not all these. How many do I need? I need 16. I need 2 of these. They each require 2 ingots of rods. So 4 times 16, which is a stack, which is exactly what I have. All needs to be rods. Let me get that through the extruder first. Over this tungsten steel I'm doing. It's not quick. Oh, that's okay. I'm gonna take out these Lapotron crystals so it doesn't get full. Got 33 of the chips, that's enough for 1 of the capacitors I need. That's gonna take a while. Okay. Sweet. One thing I need is tantalum. So I need 46 of these blocks. They each require 4 tantalum plates. So that's 160, nearly 200 plates, something. So I need 200 of these ingots. I'm probably just not even close still. Yeah, I just gotta wait for all this to go through. Yeah. Put another stack in. Yeah, I'll have enough tantalum though soon. It won't take that much longer. Cool. Alright. Is there anything here I've unlocked? Nothing really interesting. Wonder if this is a better use of coal. That's probably not actually, because I'm getting infinite carbon over here from it. Or I don't know if that's what's getting me all this carbon. I don't know. Oh, one thing I haven't checked is my circuit plate production over here, circuit boards. I'm actually out of electrum foils. Oh, that's crazy. No. Oh no. Where's my electrum? Got some in here. I need more though. As usual. Always running out of electrum, man. So I'll get this through this alloy smelter, silver and gold for electrum. And I'll get this back in there. That's surprising. Coming out of that. Good on gold in here. Now there is like nearly 3 stacks of the circuit boards in there, which is a lot, so it's replenished that greatly. How many of the... I already have like 1? Huh. Why is that barium still not out, man? Aren't I... Yeah, the barite ore is coming through right here. That's just not... Or something else that's clogged it? Or what? I don't know, I think it's gone. Damn aluminum, man. Let me check this, I haven't in a while. This is fine. Where's this? I have some platinum to go. Why is it not going? Is this clogged again? Yeah, in a reasonable way. Alright. Man. Or no. Yeah, that's not a reasonable way. It's because this is full. I think it's okay though. Wow, I got so much of that. Why don't I get some of this turned into flux dust? I need nether quartz dust and redstone in a mixer with water. Nether quartz dust and redstone dust. And then 3 stacks of this. Yep. And a mixer with water. I need that water. Do I want to use that one or do it down here with this? Redstone this and that. Yeah, good. Cool. That's a lot of flux dust. When I make these crystals... Yeah, that's not infinite. Maybe I can just get those stupid seed things real quick that I was all mad about. Why not? So, let me look at the Applied Logistics quest then. I need to take sand, nether quartz dust, Certus quartz dust, and fluix dust. To get these seeds. And then you autoclave it for a chance at getting it. Or you can drop them in water, apparently. Which I will be doing. Assuming that works. So now I'm just gonna do double the quest. Let me do triple the quest. Let me just get 48 nether quartz here. How is this happening? Is my mouse like double clicking all the time and it shouldn't? I don't know. And then Certus quartz dust. Yeah, it just keeps happening. And then 48 of this that I'm making in this mixer right now. There we go. And now I assemble it. Sure. And then with this, I supposedly have to autoclave it. It says in the quest you throw them in the water or at a much faster rate in the GT autoclave. So does that mean they won't work in the water? Oh, they do have a percentage. And it says they won't despawn, so maybe... Oh... I guess I'll find out in a second. And just be an experiment. I'll go like here and just make a little water pool. Oh, they're making particles. What are they at? Nothing. Let me try dropping everything into there and see what happens. Okay, I'll just leave them there. If they do despawn and I lose all that shit, I'm gonna be pissed, but... There's a bunch of fluix dust. That's cool. I'm gonna try picking them up again. This is 0 on everything. I don't know if that's gonna work. If I autoclave it with distilled water, the percentage is a little bit better. Let me just do that then. I have a tank of distilled water right here I can just grab. And then I would want to put it in that one. I can do this one, it's fine. 25 seconds each, it has a conveyor. Okay. Oops. Oh, let me collect these. Been lacking on it. Alright. Okay. How's this coming? Oh, they're done. Alright. With the stab alloy, all of that needs to get turned into these. And then I'm gonna have all of this in the assembler with the titanium gearboxing on one. And then that will be all the special parts of the ABS. Pretty much. Okay. There we go. Perfectly all done. 16 blast smelter heat containment coils. And that is the ABS. Look at that, 4 multi-blocks ready to go. Lapatronic soon. How do I still have no boron? How? How? That gets me barium. Oh my god, that's why. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. What the hell do I get the boron for then? This is from salt, isn't it? Yeah, from the borax. Yep. Oh my god. Oh, that's why I'm not getting any. I'm looking at the wrong thing, man. Damn it. So where's some salt I can grab? That's the next question. Random witch hut. Random witch hut has some salt. This way. And a bunch of destroyed parts of it. Oh, and it's definitely going to be here too, because it's all in the mountain. Get this in my inventory. This damn salt ore spawns so far up, sometimes half of it's not even there, and sometimes it's half in the dirt, and then it's just super annoying to mine. I feel like I should have run across it already. No, I'm not even at sea level yet. Never mind. There we go. Yay. Down here's the actual salt, which I would prefer over everything else. So let me mine this first. Did forget to bring the chest. There we go. Alright, this is much more salt than I got last time. Last time I had problems mining it because, like I said, it was so high up. It was half in half inside the surface dirt and half in a water cave. So this one's a little bit easier than mine. There we go. And then when that comes through, I'll get more boron. Just let it naturally go through there for now. And I've nearly reached enough tantalum for the Lapitronic supercapacitor as well. That I have to pair with this tungsten steel that's still coming through though. What am I out of? I'm out of HV circuits? Really? Shoot, did I do the math wrong? Or am I good? Either did the math wrong or I'm good. 5 of those blocks, basically 6. This is like 8. I don't think I'm quite there. But I do have another one in here. I don't know. I'm really close to... Hopefully I don't need more HP circuits. What do I have? I only have 14. I can get a few more, but... There's a bunch of electrum. This all will just be put into here. There's all those crystals I need. I'll do the Certus quartz now. If I want, I can push some more gelled toluene through. If I want to go grab that. Actually, I just remembered these blocks require lapis blocks, and I've just been kind of ignoring it. The only way to get it is from compressing actual lapis gemstone, like the lapis lazuli. And I do not think I can easily get that. Not exactly. I have 9 blocks, but I'm gonna need the 46. Can I not get this from a laser engraver? No. Oh, autoclave lapis. That's what I want. That's actually probably not enough. Okay, what's going into these green boxes? It's not going. Why is this not going? Needs to be set to 2. Okay. Interesting. 9. Okay, this should produce how much I actually need. What is even actually going into this thing? Oh, the crystal powders. Okay. Oh shoot, but isn't this just gonna go... I don't know. Is it? Yeah, it's gonna go into here. And then just make a loop forever and never come out, so... I'll take lapis out of that for now. I should have at least some collected in here. Okay. Nice. And then this can go in my applied energistics chest. I'm going to want more of these normal cables. I only have 4 left. Then why don't I just make some? I'll be making a ton of these. Cool. Okay, I was getting that inventory bug again. Keep having little bugs happening to me with this. It's mostly with just this inventory stuff. I keep like grabbing stuff out of barrels and then it's invisible in my inventory and I have to click where it actually is for it to appear. And then sometimes it looks like I have 18 or something, but it's really like a stack of it, or vice versa. It's weird. That's 10 of them. I have 3 more coming up. I definitely don't have enough. Damn it. I did the math wrong on the HV circuits then. Dang it. Oh, I look good on tantalum finally. I need 20. I don't even have enough of the one for this. Oh, you know what? I can take this. Or no, that's... Never mind. We're making all that lapis, it's gonna take a while for that to happen, so... I'm gonna be done here soon, it's gonna be kind of a shorter one today. I might again play later. I don't think I will. I probably won't tonight. Okay. I might just go with however many of these capacitors I can build, because I have enough at this point that it's going to be more than half. And then the other half can just be empty. So, as long as, with the supercapacitor, as long as it says most of them are actual capacitors, then the rest of them can be these empty capacitor ones here. So, well, that's interesting. You can only do that. But if you look, I can get back out the Lapitronic energy orb, which is pretty nice. Do I need that for like the next tier? Oh, the lightning rod. Doesn't even say anything about it. Requires plat line. Yeah, this lightning rod, I saw a video about this, or that's a LUV machine hall. Well then, let me look at the other thing then too, real quick. Oh yeah, it's the LUV machine hall. IV stuff. Apparently, non-English speaking Greg Tech players, this is like a meta. They use this lightning rod. They use some witchery thing or something, and some magic thing that makes lightning always happen and just strike these non-stop, and it just generates a ton of power. I guess the problem is you have to harvest it really fast, otherwise it let's just say like it got that 50 million EU immediately, it will just leak it and lose it really fast. You have to collect it. That's a really interesting idea. For some reason, it's just the meta. If I remember, it was like the meta in China. I don't know. It's really weird that there's a different meta. I have about 13 of the blocks. And then how many more am I getting out here? So I might have 14. Hmm. Tantalum, I'm about good. Alright, so next time I play, I'm done with that. Next time I play, I should be able to pretty much finish the Levitronic supercapacitor. All the different blocks I need for that, I still need these capacitor casings, and then the actual capacitors themselves. And then some more glass, I should be able to get that done. And then that's the last multi-block I really need for sure before I move. And then I think I might just start digging out the next base then too, next time I play. Which I say that every time and I haven't yet, so we'll see. But yeah. Just check for efficiency problems. I don't see anything. But right now I'm nearly collecting everything for those supercapacitors for like the final crafts of it, so yeah. Alright, I'm gonna be done here. I don't know if I'll stream later, I probably won't.